Morning and welcome again to another Making Mondays Matter. As usual, I trust that you all had a wonderful weekend and we are ready to face another week. This morning, I want to focus on the topic of helping others. Helping others. It is not something that is as spontaneous as it was in the past, even in my childhood growing up. Helping your neighbor or a person in need or somebody that you see in distress was pretty much an automatic response. Today it is less so. It is more likely that somebody is in difficulty and you see persons pull out their mobile phones and start videotaping whatever the situation is. But I want to encourage us this morning that as we go forward into this week, even as we go forward into life in general, that we seek ways to help others. There are many benefits when we help others. Indeed, I can say without a shadow of a doubt, by helping others, we can also achieve our own success. And let me explain. One of the things that, and this is a very practical example that I even experienced today. Here where I am, I have a couple of fruit trees, nothing really big to speak about. And so at times when they are in full fruit and there's more than I can eat or handle, I would share with some of my neighbors. And I don't do it necessarily for any reward, I just simply do it. They're my neighbors, I have excess. It is good, it's a good thing to share with them. But what reciprocates is that when they then have excess on their end, they then seek out to share with me. So there it is that I've already benefited simply by seeking to help others. If I didn't do that, I would end up just with star apples and Beijing cherries. But because I have reached out to some of my neighbors, now during the year I have mangoes, breadfruits, golden apples, and the list goes on, simply because I've chosen to help someone. So helping another actually has tangible benefits. But even on the business side, we are most successful when the product or service that we are offering to our clientele is helpful to them in a meaningful way. When what we are offering is helpful to them, then they're more likely to seek us out and to pay us actual money. And that will help with our financial success. But I want us to look even beyond that because we are in an age that is increasingly selfish, meaning that we are looking more as what is in it for me. And by doing that, sometimes we miss the whole, what can I say, the whole goal of it or the true benefits of it. Because when we choose to help others, even if we don't receive an immediate reward, there are rewards that can accumulate, if not for us, sometimes for our children. I have benefited in my life because of things my parents have done for others. And so there it is again. My parents helped someone, and they in turn helped me. So I want to encourage us this morning that as we go into this week, let's see what we can do to help our fellow man. Let's see what we can do to help those around us, even if it's within the office space where you are working. You'll finish your task and your colleague is still struggling to get his or her task finished, and you have the capacity and the ability to help them. That may very well come back to benefit you at some future date. But if you don't help, then you can never really receive that benefit. Think of my first example with just sharing fruits from my backyard. If I never shared, who knows, I would never have the pleasure of the golden apples and the mangoes and the breadfruits. But it's all because I reached out to help someone and to share what it is that I had. And so I'm encouraging us this morning that as we go forward, seek how we can help others. and remembering that even in the sphere of business, the more help that we provide to our customers, the greater rewards can be for us in the end. So let us have a helpful week as we go into this week, and I dare say into the rest of the year. Let's see how we can help, and by doing so, we can also be successful. So this is David Inks again for another Making Mondays Matter from Living Successfully Inc. Have a great week.